And welcome back to my Let's Play of Insurmountable. So we finished our first proper mission on the mountain. We gotta do 2 more to unlock the second mountain. More mountain. Even the highest and mightiest mountain. So what would be the point? Okay, so gentle slope? Oh, sure. Why not? Thin air, breathing is harder, normal weather. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll take it. Anything good? No. Actually, I won't take the rope. I'll take the moon herbs, cause why not? Oh, you never know. During stormy weather, you consume more energy and need more time, of course. There's a new task waiting for you, a new challenge to master. You head out again into the unknown. That's usually how it goes. Ooh, damn! There's a lot of stuff going on here. You come across the remnants of a wall. A weathered stone wolf's head stares at you with lifeless eyes. Sure. You are astounded by the delicate craftsmanship. How old must this wolf's head be? One thing is clear, people once lived here and erected impressive structures, but what kind of civilization was it, and why have you never heard of them? As you ruminate on many unanswered questions, your eyes wander to a small chest. You find valuable equipment inside. Oh, what's this? Ooh, cool. That is awesome. You have reached the start of your journey. You wonder if you should return to the research station to rest and rethink your plans. Your amulet is powerful, but you must be careful with it. No. You're standing at the entrance to a glacial cave. The light finds its way through the thick ice, makes the walls glow a deep, invigorating blue. Ooh, nice. Gain temperature and... Ooh. On all terrain. Oh, that is helpful. That is helpful. Okay, so where do I even have to go? That way. Okay, so... Since I got the energy preserving buff... Yeah. Hold on. I was gonna say, this doesn't seem like it'd be out of my way. The problem is I don't want to venture too deep into those either, because you never know. That's the thing, you never can tell. You discover a bird's nest. That is extremely unusual at this altitude, as opposed to everything else that's been natural. You find some herbs in the nest. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll take it. Awesome. Awesome, awesome sauce. Awesome, awesome sauce. And since I have the... Yeah, since I have the preserving energy. Cool. Between that and snowshoes. And I can get to that event. Honestly, well, it did say a gentle climb. My goal is to do every climb. That's my goal. And I mean, we've done the main mountain, we've done the first mission, and then the side mission in about 90 minutes. Northern Lights, what a sight. Bam! I'll take it. Gain some energy and body temperature. Gain energy, body temperature, and oxygen when waking up. Sure. Ooh, that is fine. How about here? Because honestly, it feels like we're still... Yeah, we still got plenty of energy preservation. Rocks and debris as far as the eye can see. You balance carefully on the boulders so as to not slip and fall. Suddenly, right in front of you, a shadow leaps out of the recess in a rock, coming straight at you. You jump in fear... Yeah, it's the freaking bunny rabbit again. Aww. Well, the good... 30%. Ow. So, deep down, I'm losing 12%. 12%? Yeah. Good thing the bad one goes away before the good one does. In a rocky hollow, well protected from the wind and weather, you discover a tent, or what remains of one. There are slashes in the tarp as if someone had cut into the tent with a sharp blade. Scattered outside the tent are items of clothing and provisions, but no sign of the owner. Why did they leave in such a hurry? Sounds like going deep. If you are reading the signs correctly, the owner must have been some kind of explorer and has been gone for some time. You don't think they're coming back, but you find provisions that you can use. Cool. Hot tea, nice. I like that. Okay, so I didn't take the rope. Lame. Kinda wish I had, but oh well. I'm not that. Actually, oh, holy crap! That actually looks really far now that I see the scope. Ooh. The air is getting thinner and your breath is heavy. You have entered the dead zone. Decreased energy cost. Ends in 8 hours. Summit fever. You trip and bang your knee. Cursing up a storm, you kick the rock to trip over, revealing the crack in the ground, as though someone has used the crack to hide their possessions. Sure. You reach into the crack, you graze something with your fingertips. It feels like the thin book of some sort. The frozen earth has not been kind to it. You skim the handwritten notes. They were penned by another mountaineer over 50 years ago. Yeah, sure. Huh. Do I have anything for energy? I do have food, right? Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say, can I get to the cave without a problem, please? Injured leg, preserve energy, and summit fever. No, that's not bad. You see footprints in the snow. They've almost been swept away by the wind, but they are clearly human and very large, like those of a giant. It would appear that this giant is wandering around barefoot. You follow the tracks to a crevice where they end. At the bottom of the crevice, you can make out a scrap of cloth. Did someone fall down there? You could jump across and pick up the trail on the other side. I get more oxygen for doing this. So the crevice isn't very deep. You climb down effortlessly. It's not a giant that you find, but a woman's corpse. You move closer and look into 2 dark, empty eye sockets. What happened to her eyeballs? Could animals have eaten them? You search her torn anorak and find an identity card from a research institute for zoology and some equipment. Ooh. Cool. What's this do? Per moving when resting in events. Nice. I love it. Increase reserve energy, reduced energy cost when moving and climbing, reduced energy cost in the death zone. I'll do the experience one. Okay, I was gonna say there's a cave here, right? Still got a long ass way to go. It didn't look as far. Now it does. Now it does. You enter an extensive network of caves. Towards the rear, you notice an extinguished campfire. Lying in front of it is a stranger, bundled up under a fur blanket. Can I wake him? You approach the mountaineer, but he doesn't react. You bend over and gently shake them. He murmurs something incomprehensible and rolls over onto his other side. He doesn't seem to want to talk to you. Okay. Sure. Well, at least I'll get my body temp and my energy back up. Good thing I got that energy buff. Yeah, me. Of course there's a storm. And of course it's hazardous. Of course it's freaking hazardous. Hazardous to your health, right? Okay, I was gonna say that cave isn't that far. What is that far as my destination? But I may as well take the advantage of every cave I can come across. You enter a vast cave. Several passages lead deep into the mountain. You listen, you can hear metallic clanging coming from one of the passages, as if someone is banging a hammer against a heat pipe. You walk down a few steps of the passageway. The clanging gets louder, but it is so dark that it is say how far away the noise is coming from. I don't have a torch and I didn't take the flashlight. Or do I? No. Sure. Keeping one hand on the wall, you make your way forward carefully. The clanging sounds muffled and regular as if it were coming from a broken machine of some sort. You walk further and further into the cave system. Suddenly, the noise stops. You wait a moment, but nothing. Just endless darkness and bitter cold. What were you thinking? Frustrated, you turn around and stumble back up the passageway. After a while, you stop still. Have you lost your way? You stare into the darkness. You can see something rectangular in front of you. You feel around and realize it is a metal chest. You quickly add the contents to your pack and keep going. You get lucky. After making several turns, you finally find the cave entrance and examine your find. Guess that small detour was worth it. Yes, it was. Lie down and sleep. Thank you very much. I will take the body temp, and I will take the energy. And I will also see my way over here because it is still nightfall. Because if I do a short respite, you enter a cave. It's dry and sheltered. Yep, explore the tunnel. You want to explore the tunnel, but it is so dark that you can't see your hands in front of your face. You crawl through the darkness on all fours. After a while, you encounter some rubble. It looks like the passageway has collapsed. You can't go any further. I lie down and sleep. Yeah, briefly. I will take briefly. Level up. Anything good? Oh, nice. Yep, I will definitely upgrade Take It Slow. Good, I want to land on... Well, that's good. My body temperature will go up. My sanity will drop a little, but that's okay. How long has it been? Still have time. I wonder if I can make it to the mountain. If I can make it up there in 20 minutes, that'd be great. You reach a small plateau with monoliths arranged in a circle, the remnants of an ancient civilization. A figure in a long cloak is crouching on the ground, muttering something unintelligible. Then they rise and knock over the stone pillars one by one. There's something strange about this figure, and you're filled with fear. Nevertheless, you are unable to take your eyes off of them. Eventually, they notice you and give you an angry look. You want to say something, but you can't get your words out. Then they hurry away, leaving you bewildered. Sure. Nope. I just now noticed this here, and it's literally right here. You discover a large leather saddlebag lying on the ground right next to it. You discover faded hoofprints. How the hell was there a horse this high up the mountain? You find an intact tent in the saddlebag. Ooh, that is really cool. That is awesome. Like, I'm gonna need it, but... Well, I guess the good thing is that... Okay, so... Like I said, the good thing, though, is if I need to sleep outside, at least I'm safe. But yeah, I'll keep hitting every event I can because I need the experience. You enter an expansive cave. Countless stalactites hang from the ceiling, some of which are longer than your arm. Water droplets trickle gently from leaves, calm and relaxed. The rock formations must be many thousands of years old, dating back to the first traces of people on this island. It makes you happy to think anything can endure for so long. Good. Sanity and experience. Whenever you use a consumable item, you get some body temperature. I don't really need the sanity. I'll take the fast movement, though. I still got a ways to go, but I'm making good progress. Yeah, making good progress. I think I can pull this off. A golden eagle suddenly stands in front of you. You can't explain it, but... I'll take the warmth from the eagle. We've seen the eagle. Sometimes I'll skip dialogue if we've seen it. You never know until you start reading, though, but... Yeah, don't like this. You spot a deer stand between two skeletal trees just ahead of you. You consider walking over to the deer stand to search for provisions. You hear a rumbling that sounds like an avalanche. You see snow cloud on the horizon. It's heading straight for you. Sure. As you rush to the deer stand, the rumbling of the avalanche crescendos to a deafening volume. You're still some distance away from your destination when the massive snow comes thundering down the slope and tears into the deer stand as though it were made of paper. The avalanche missed you by mere feet. Oof. Well, I'll take the experience. I don't even know what... Oh, I'm at level 5. You enter an open hut. Glowing coals in the fireplace indicate that it is inhabited, but the owner appears to have fled. On the table behind the door, you find an oxygen bottle. An offering, your inner voice urges you to not only take, but also to give. What will you leave in its place? How about... What do I have? 2 cans of food and 2 moon herbs. But I only have the 1 hot tea, don't I? Yeah, and I don't want to give that up. Canned food. Like, I need the oxygen, but I'm not in the death zone, so there's no worry there. Still have quite a bit of ways to go, but yeah, I'll crash at this cave just to get some energy back. Honestly, this mission is going a lot better. You enter an extensive network of caves. Towards the rear, you notice an extinguished campfire. Lying in front of it is a stranger bundled up in front of under a fur blanket. You approach the mountaineer, but he doesn't react. You bend over and gently shake him. The stranger blinks at you in bleary disbelief and sits up. After a while, he begins to clear away his camp and pack up his belongings. Before he goes, he reaches into his pack and shares his provisions with you. You thank the stranger, but he pays you no heed. Oh. Move this? Sure. I'll take another. Yeah. Why the bloody hell not? Hey, free shit and free experience. Can't say anything otherwise, but okay, so I want to go. Don't want to go back up the mountain then. It'd be nice if the camera would quit fighting me. That's the biggest problem then. Oh. Laboriously, you trudge up a slope through the knee-high snow. You stop abruptly, you blink. Scarcely noticeable and as if in slow motion, a blanket of snow is creeping over the slope directly towards you. I'll take the detour. As you hurry down the slope, you cast a glance over your shoulder. The mounds of snow are getting menacingly close, but they finally come to a standstill. You don't want to risk your life running into another avalanche, so you search for a different way. Nope, stupid camera. I'm trying to get up there, damn it. Yeah, because I want to get up to that part, because... Oh, dead zone. Well, good thing I had plenty of oxygen to keep my ass alive. 33? Yeah, I think we can make it to 20. Oh, you cannot believe your eyes. A fallen antenna is blocking your path. I climb over the antenna and continue my journey. The iron stretches the antenna creak under your weight. You hold your breath, torn clothing, or even blood poisoning is the last thing you need right now, but Lady Luck is with you and you reach the other side. Another level up. Nice. Even better. I will take that. How much? 48 hours? Cool. Yeah, I think I can make it to the top by, I'm almost there. Yeah, no, literally. So I think we'll be able to one-shot this unlike last time. Even if I do pop every event on the way. You enter a cave and it's dry and sheltered from the wind. I mean, I don't really need it. This is one of those rare times where I actually don't need it. I've actually been holding my stats pretty good. Yeah, I'm almost there, too, so... You discover some wild berries on a bush. They are bright in color, orange almost. You hesitate. They could be poisonous, yet a little sustenance would do you a world of good. The berries are slightly tart, but fresh and tasty. You feel of them replenishing your energy and strengthening you for the long journey ahead. You are grateful that nature challenges you, yet also takes care of you. Very good, very good. Almost to the top, though. You sit down on a rock and relax. A pleasant warmth slowly fills your body. You touch the stone with your hand. It's warm, so warm that the ice and snow around it is melted. Why hadn't you noticed this before? You close your eyes and regain... sanity, please. I can make it to the top on this. Yeah, no, and I could still do it in under 20. That is awesome. This has been a really great... Unlike last time where I'm the fuck out that I'm gonna die. And I'm still getting good experience boosts from all the events, so even better. We are at the tippity tip top, almost 7,000 meters up though. Yeah, we have made it. You have made it to the summit. A beautiful view is your reward, but more than that, you have gathered plenty of valuable experience that will help you survive up here. But you have not yet come to the end of your explorations. You still have to reach your goal. But this will jack up all my stats, at least in the goal. Doesn't appear to be that far away, but looks can be deceiving. I mean, here's the thing though. We have done really good work today. We have made it up here in only 20 minutes. That is awesome. But what's not awesome is that I have to bring this one to a close for today. So in the meantime though, if you liked what you saw, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and of course, as always, thanks for watching.